Hey babe, I'm really so sorry for yesterday. It really is all my sister's fault. On top of everything, I know it was your day off as well.
Hey, I'm okay. It's not a problem. You must be exhausted as well. I hope it wasn't too hard on you.
I'm not physically exhausted, just mentally exhausted from having to think about everything that's going on. Megan is kind of strong-willed, if you know what I mean. It can be hard to believe that she really is my sister at times.
I mean, you are a bit of a pushover, to be honest. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Being generous is a good thing, but it might be a good idea to be a little bit more assertive like your sister at times.
Not you as well. Megan said exactly the same thing to me. Do I really come across as being such a pushover? I certainly don't mean to.
I don't think you're just a pushover. You are kind, generous, and have the ability to put yourself in other people's shoes and see the situation from their perspective as well. Seeing that, you do have a problem with saying no even when it's in your best interests. I don't even need to ask, but Megan walked all over you today as well, didn't she?
I really don't have any response to that. You're absolutely right. I was basically her servant. I took the time to go and see her because she said that she was feeling down after the divorce. She also asked me for another favor. I really don't have any good luck.
What do you mean by another favor?
Well, I really don't know how to put a positive spin on this, but here we go. You remember that Megan has a daughter, right?
Sure, if I remember correctly. She's 2 years younger than me. I've only met her on a few occasions, but why are you asking me this?
Well, I don't really have a choice at this point, but it looks like I'm gonna have to take care of her.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about? I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
I'm sorry, I wasn't being clear enough. Let me explain. So, you understand that Megan is now a single mom, right? She wants me to help take care of her daughter when she is overwhelmed as a single mother. It's not a permanent thing, and I'll only be helping her from time to time.
When she is overwhelmed, you say? But how often is that actually going to be? I understand that Megan is going through a rough patch at the moment, and it's not like I am not sympathetic, but you do realize that we already have me to take care of, right?
Of course I understand that. I would never put May second to my sister's daughter. But still, Megan has been through so much recently, and I know that she has a lot on her plate at the moment. All I want to do is help her out when I can and be there for her when she needs it the most.
Sure, I understand that, but how are you going to manage? You have your job that keeps you busy during the day, and I am busy with my part-time job and all the housework that needs to be done daily.
I really only am talking about helping her out from time to time. This won't be a regular thing at all. Megan works full-time and her daughter goes to daycare. So we're only talking about situations like when her daughter gets a sudden fever or if Megan has to work late. Emergency situations, you know? I'm sure you can understand why a single mother would want some help in situations like that.
So what you're saying is that you will always prioritize your own family's needs over your sister's situation, yes?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, she has to understand that we can't look after her daughter all the time. We're both adults with our own responsibilities. She understands this, and I'm only offering to help when she really needs it.
Whose idea was this? Did you offer to help, or did your sister ask you for help?
I mean, Megan was the one that brought it up, I guess. But you have to understand that I am worried about her with her current situation. She's my younger sister, after all. I think it's completely normal for a big brother to help out when she really needs it.
Sure, yeah. I understand what you're saying, but she pushed you into saying that you would help, didn't she?
Well, yes, she did insist. So I guess you could say that the situation was forced upon me. But I really am worried about her. You do understand that, right?
This is exactly what I was worried about. I am not saying that I don't want you to help, but you have to promise me that you will stand up to her when you need to, okay?
So, does this mean that you're okay with me helping her when she needs it?
I doubt you can say no at this point anyway, but I do understand the difficult situation your sister is in. Your parents don't live close enough to help on a daily basis either, so I understand that the responsibility falls on you. It really is only going to be from time to time when she really needs it, right?
Yes, I promise that it won't be a regular thing.
All right then. I understand and give my approval. However, you have to promise me that you will also make time to spend with me. She's angry with you because she was looking forward to hanging out with her dad today.
I was worried that she might be angry. I feel terrible for letting her down like this.
Yes, and that's why your family should always come first. It may sound like a cold-hearted thing to say, but even though Megan is your sister, you have your own family to worry about, and you need to take care of your own daughter before taking care of your sister's child. If you can promise me that, I don't have a problem with you helping your sister out when she really needs it.
Thank you so much for understanding. I will do everything that I can to make sure that I don't upset May. Hey, babe, I just finished up work for the day. I am absolutely shattered.
Oh, hang in there, love. Are you coming straight home? I'll heat dinner up if you are.
About that, I'm really sorry, but I need to go to the daycare now. So please, don't wait for me, and eat whenever is best for you.
You're going to the daycare now?
Yeah, I need to go to the daycare for Megan. She sent me a message saying that she needs to work late tonight. So I will be looking after her daughter until she comes home.
What? Again? Do you realize that this is already the second time this week?
Well, yeah, but she needs to make up for the loss of income after her divorce. She's just doing the best that she can with the situation she's in.
Sure, I do understand that. But you said that you would only need to help her from time to time. But in reality, you already helped her twice last week and now she needs help again? That isn't just helping her out from time to time like you said.
I understand what you're saying. I have no idea what time Megan will be able to make it home from work today, and I just found out that she asked the daycare to extend the hours for her daughter.
Oh, I see. Are you sure?
Yeah, the daycare doesn't usually allow it, but they're going out of their way to accommodate her current situation. Saying that, she can't exactly ask them to look after her daughter indefinitely when she has no idea what time she'll finish work, right? Extending hours at a daycare certainly doesn't come at a cheap price either, which means we really need to pick her daughter up sooner than later.
Look, I understand what you're saying, but this is a bit much.
I know I'm putting stress on you and May with everything that's going on with my sister, but you understand the situation that I'm in, don't you? I really hope that you do because my hands are tied here.
Okay, fine. I will go pick her up then. That will take some stress off your shoulders and also give you some time to spend with me.
What? No, it's fine. I don't want to bring you into this. You already have so much on your plate.
No, seriously. If you go and pick her up, you'll take her back to Megan's house and look after her there, right?
Well, yeah, that is what Megan has asked me to do, so I think that we should follow her instructions.
See? This is exactly what I was worried about. If that is a plan, I think it would be better if I pick her up and bring her back to our house until Megan can pick her up. Like I said before, it would be better for me if we looked after her here and you get to spend some time with her.
Look, you're not listening to me. I don't want to get you involved in this. I don't want to add your load and cause any more unnecessary stress to our family.
You're causing far more stress to our family by being away from home multiple times a week. This is not what we discussed or what I agreed to. You must understand that May misses you as well, right? And seriously, wouldn't it be easier for you to look after her here as well? You can come home and Megan can drop by after she finishes work.
Well, sure, that would be the easiest way for me. But no, I don't think that will work.
Wait, why isn't that possible? You're just looking after your niece for a few hours, right? Is it a problem if I help or something?
No, I'm not saying that. It's just Megan will not agree to it.
What problem could she possibly have with us looking after her daughter at our place? She's the one that needs help, right?
Look, she's your sister-in-law, right? She keeps telling me that she doesn't want to inconvenience you with her problems as her sister-in-law, which is why I'm doing what I need to do and looking after her daughter at her place. You understand that this is stressful for me as well, right?
Look, I understand what you're saying, but something has to change. We can't continue on like this for both our relationships and our family. Megan is family, and that will never change, but she can't keep asking us for favors and putting our family in difficult situations. If she doesn't want to inconvenience me, then surely she will agree to doing what I feel would be the best for both of our families.
I see your point, but there is nothing I can do here. I've tried, but my hands are tied. I know that you're just being logical and thinking about our family, but I just need you to understand the situation I'm in and accept it.
Okay, fine. But can you please promise me that you will keep this weekend open? You do remember that May has her recital this weekend, right?
Yeah, of course I remember that. The recital starts in the morning, right? I've taken the day off of work, so don't worry. I wouldn't miss her recital for anything.
Please make sure that you're there, okay? May has been practicing so much, saying that she's going to impress you with her performance. I can understand that the last few weeks have been unavoidable and difficult for everyone, but please don't put your own daughter in a situation where she feels let down by her father. She would be devastated. Hello, Megan. I would like to discuss our current situation with you. Do you have some time to talk now? Or maybe I caught you at work. Hey, no problem. I just went on break, so I can talk now. Sorry, but it's quite out of the blue to be contacted by you. Is everything okay? I know you're going through a rough patch at the moment, so I wasn't too sure about contacting you directly to discuss this. But I would like to discuss your daughter's situation with you. I'm sure you already know what I want to discuss, right? You want to talk about my daughter? I'm really sorry, but I can't say I do. What exactly do you want to discuss? I really don't have a clue what you would want to discuss with me about my daughter. Okay, fine. I won't beat around the bush. I want you to stop taking up my husband's time. He doesn't feel like he has a choice, so I decided to contact you directly. We have our own family to worry about and take care of. Asking him to help multiple times in a week is causing a lot of stress to our family. I don't know what to say. I really am sorry, but how am I taking up my brother's time? I really don't have any idea what you're talking about. You aren't going to get away with just playing ignorant here. You asked George to look after your daughter on 3 separate occasions last week. He even missed your daughter's recital because of his responsibility to your daughter, and I have had enough. Don't you think you've taken things too far this time? Look, wait. Stop joking around with me here. I haven't asked George to look after my daughter at all. It has been tough ever since I became a single mother. Very tough, actually, but I have done what I can with the situation and never asked you or my brother for anything. What are you talking about? He was at your place just the other day, right? And you're just going to say that you don't know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about only a few days ago here. Like I said, I haven't asked for anything from your family. You keep talking about the other day, but I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't seen him in over 6 months. How could I have asked him to help with my daughter when I haven't even seen him? Wait a second. Are you being real with me right now? Yes, I swear I'm not lying. I contacted him when I got divorced to keep him in the loop about everything that was going on, but that was it. I know that he's busy with work and his family, so I didn't even meet to tell him the news. I told him over the phone. It wasn't really necessary to meet in person to tell him the news anyway, to be honest. Look, I am not exactly sure what is going on here, but he told me you asked him to help with your daughter. Like I just said, I haven't asked him for anything. I know he has his own family to look after, and I would never ask him to do anything that would get between him and his family. I have friends in the neighborhood that I can ask for help when I need it, so I really don't have any reason to ask him for help. Okay, I understand. Megan, I'm really sorry. I should never have doubted you or your intentions. I assume my brother told you all of this? If that is the case, it really isn't your fault. I certainly won't hold it against you. Thank you so much for saying that. However, this leaves us with the question about what my brother is up to. From what I understand, he's spending a significant amount of time away from home, And lying to you saying he's looking after my daughter, right? Yes, unfortunately, that seems to be the case. It may not be something you particularly want to do, but I think you should sneak a look at his belongings, like his phone and wallet. Installing a GPS tracking app on his phone may be another good way to see what he's up to.
Wait a minute. Do you think he might be having an affair?
I mean, it's certainly a possibility at this point. Why else would he be lying? I can't think of too many legitimate reasons for a man to tell such a lie to his family. I mean, I was cheated on by my ex-husband, so I'm speaking from experience, unfortunately.
That's why you got a divorce?
I wasn't aware of that. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope I didn't bring any bad memories from your divorce back. No, there's no need for you to apologize, Hannah. All the fault falls on the person doing the cheating in these situations. I know that this isn't something you will want to do willingly, but doing what you can while you have an advantage is very important. The more evidence you can gather about his affair now, the better your situation will be once everything starts to fall apart. To divorce or not to divorce isn't important yet, but doing what you can for you and your daughter certainly is.
Thank you for the advice. I really appreciate it. And yes, I completely agree. I should do what I can for me and my daughter before it's too late.
When the truth comes out, if he isn't actually having an affair, you still don't lose anything from being prepared for the worst. Look, if there's anything at all that I can help with, please don't hesitate to ask. From one mother to another, we need to look out for each other.
Thank you so much. I don't know what to say, but I really do appreciate your advice. George, what time are you coming home today? You do realize that May is already asleep?
Oh, I'm really sorry. Megan hasn't come home yet, and I'm still here waiting for her. I can't exactly leave my niece here by herself and go home. I may end up just staying here tonight if it gets any later.
All right. Sounds like you're stuck in a difficult situation again. Staying in a hotel with your niece can't be easy for you.
Who said anything about a hotel? What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? What are you talking about? Your phone says you're at a hotel right now.
My phone? What are you saying? Wait a second, what is going on here? I don't understand what you're talking about. Are you okay?
I didn't tell you because I wasn't sure that I would need to, but I installed a GPS tracking application on your phone. It was Megan who advised me to do so, actually. She said that I should gather as much evidence as I could about your affair.
You did what? A GPS tracking application? You have got to be joking. Look, we are married, yes. But what you're saying goes beyond that. There are some things that you just shouldn't do, right?
You want to talk about things that you just shouldn't do? How about using your sister's divorce and niece to cover up an affair? Or do you think that having an affair isn't an issue here?
You're missing the point. That isn't what I'm saying. But wait, what are you talking about me having an affair? That is a serious accusation, and for the record, I am not having an affair.
Oh, okay then. Why are you at a hotel at such a late hour? Weren't you supposed to be looking after Megan's daughter today? What happened to that?
Look, I have no idea why my GPS says that. Maybe it's a malfunction or something. I am physically at Megan's house as I write this, so I don't really know what to say to that.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am absolutely positive. You know that I can't say no to my sister, right? This isn't exactly the first time I've caved to her demands, as you know. I don't even have the guts to have an affair. No way.
All right, but Megan and her daughter are both here with me at our house. So whose house are you at, and who exactly are you looking after? It certainly isn't Megan's daughter, we can be sure of that.
Wait, what? I am struggling to grasp the situation here.
I'm sure you are. I confirmed that you entered the hotel with GPS and called Megan and invited them both over to our house. I am happy to send a photo of us all together if you don't believe me. Megan is very upset about the whole situation, as I am sure you can imagine.
Oh, what a nightmare. You can't be serious, right? Why are we in this situation? You didn't suspect a thing. I made sure you didn't.
Why did you think you could get away with it? You must have known that one phone call to Megan and your whole story would fall apart, right?
Well, you never really got along with Megan, so I didn't think it would come to that, I guess. It's not like you make regular contact with her, right?
Well, no, but we were not in a regular situation lately, were we? Did you really think I would just sit back and stay quiet after you ditched your daughter's recital?
Oh, what a nightmare. I don't know what to say. Wait, you're not going to start talking about a divorce now, are you? I mean, yes, I'm having an affair, but this is the one and only time I've ever been unfaithful. This is nothing but a temporary thing, and it doesn't change the way I feel about you or our family. Oh, can you just cut me some slack this one time? I won't make the same mistake twice.
Isn't that what they all say? It's just a one-off thing, I still love you, blah, blah, blah. I mean, if I was a good wife, giving you a second chance would probably be the right thing to do.
Right? I'm so happy to hear that. I really thought that you might end it all there for a second.
You think that I would forgive you just like that? You really do think I'm a pushover, don't you?
Wait, what are you talking about? I thought you just said that you were going to forgive me.
If you think that having an affair is within your rights as a husband and a father, it is within my right as a mother and a wife to do what is necessary to protect our child. I don't see any need for a father that prioritizes having an affair over their daughter.
Are you being serious right now? May is still in daycare. She hasn't even started school yet. Do you realize how difficult it will be raising her all by yourself?
I fully understand the situation, especially since you've been away from home so often recently. It has served as a preview of how things will be once you're gone. And yes, you are right that things will be tough, but having a person like you in our lives will only be a negative influence on our daughter. Now, if you can fully appreciate the situation you're in, just agree to the divorce. You really don't have any other options at this point. I certainly don't intend to take care of a cheating husband like you for any longer than I have to. After everything that took place, I used all the evidence I had gathered thanks to the advice I received from Megan and finalized the divorce from George. The evidence I had gathered helped me not only gain custody of May, but also ensured that I received child support payments and a consolation payout as well. I am now a proud single mother, along with all the other single mothers out there. During my divorce from George, Megan, who had gone through a similar situation recently, really went out of her way to help me out and give me the guidance I needed. Without her advice, I may not have been able to gather the evidence that I required and may well have been stuck in a relationship with my cheating ex-husband to this day. Even after the divorce, we met up on our days off and let our daughters play together. It is great that I've gained such a good friend out of such a horrible ordeal. The divorce from George wasn't easy on anyone, and it still hurts to think about it. However, the fact that I gained a sister who really cares for both me and my daughter is the silver lining that I am truly grateful for.
Oh, you've come out to smoke again, have you, Neil? I'd appreciate it if you didn't smoke so close to the restaurant, you know. It doesn't look very good. You love getting on my case, don't you? What's the point in going to a top college when all you do is smoke? Is that all you've learned there? Most places are no smoking zones these days, you know, but you seem to be smoking a pack a day. The customers don't like it if they can smell the smoke on you, even if the majority probably smoke themselves. Why did you ask me what the point was of going to a top college? You did, didn't you? I just don't understand you, that's all. There are lots of better part-time jobs. Why are you working in a restaurant? Don't most students for your college do tutoring or something like that? I saw on the TV that students like you can make a lot of money tutoring, you know. Just because you go to a top college, it doesn't mean that you necessarily like or would be a good tutor. I don't like explaining things to people and trying to make them understand. It makes me feel really tired. I guess you're right. Everyone's different. If you want to work here, I'm not going to stop you. You're a really good worker, you know. You work hard and are very trustworthy and reliable. You pay me quite a lot anyway, don't you? Money is the most important thing at the end of the day. You're funny sometimes, and you're generally great with the customers. You're like a big sister to me as well. I like working with you. Well, that's good, because I quite like having you around too, if I'm honest. It's really hard to find a boss that treats her staff as well as you do. You even give us gifts to take home on every holiday. Since I started high school, I've had more part-time jobs than I can count, but you're definitely the best boss. You treat your staff well and work with them instead of just shouting all the time. You don't have to suck up to me like that, you know. Make sure you don't smoke in serving time. The customers really hate it if their server smells of smoke. It's Monday evening. We're never very busy. It's one of the quietest times of the week. Oh, there's one of our customers over there. He's come out for a smoke as well. Oh, he's a regular, isn't he? He really loves our food.
Excuse me, can I get the bill, please?
Yeah, sure. That'll be $25, please. Thank you. Can you tap your card here, please? Thanks. Have a nice day.
Fizz, that customer's preparing for his law exam, isn't he?
How do you know that?
He just has that look about him, that's all. He looks really tired and like he's been studying all day. There are lots of older people around here that are preparing to take various exams as well, you know.
He's failed the law exam 5 times now, apparently.
Wow, that means he's been studying for the same exam for 5 years. I can't imagine having the strength and willpower to carry on after failing it that many times.
Right? It must be so hard for him, mustn't it? Seeing him always makes me think, you know. Let's make sure that we always try our best and work hard, okay?
Okay, Fizz, I will. Look, I'm working hard washing the cups and cutlery as we speak.
Okay. Well done. You're doing great.
Fizz, if you're not busy right now, would you mind having a drink with me? I failed the exam again this year, and I can't bear to drink alone. I just can't believe that I have to study for another whole year.
Okay, sure. I'll have just one, though. I have to tidy up and get ready for closing soon, you know. I think that when you've made the decision to see something through to the end, then you have to try as hard as you can to make it happen. It might take a bit longer than you'd like, but I'm sure that you'll get there in the end, you know.
No one's ever said anything like that to me before.
You have to dust yourself off and try again. All the time and effort you've spent studying will be wasted if you just give up now. Do you think anyone can get into the top law college that you graduated from?
That's true, I guess. Fizz, do you know why I come here so often? It's because I love watching your thirst for life. You just work so hard but seem to enjoy it at the same time. It's really nice and uplifting to see. I come here whenever I get really fed up with my studies or when I'm having a bit of a hard time to cheer myself up and try to get some of your energy. When I feel like throwing in the towel or when I want to have a drink and get away from it all.
To be honest, if you could just pass these exams easily, it wouldn't be any fun and you wouldn't feel like you've achieved anything even when you pass, would you?
Thank you. I'll just have to dust myself off and try again, just like you said.
It's really lucky that you have the strength and willpower to do that, you know? Lots of people would have given up way before now.
I hate the thought of having no direction in life. It scares me. I think that's why I'm still studying for this exam. I'll make sure to pull myself together and give it another go.
I hope it goes better for you this time. I'll be rooting for you. About half of all of the customers that come here are in a similar position to you, you know. We get a lot of people in here who have failed the law exam and are trying to pass it again. They all get there in the end, and you will too.
Thank you for saying those things to me. It makes me feel a lot better. I'm going to stay away for a while after today, you know. If I come here, I always seem to end up drinking. I need to buckle down again and study hard. Hopefully then, I'll have better luck next year.
Okay, I understand that totally. The alcohol is on me today.
Can I ask what your major was? You were just so good with words, I'm curious. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
I actually never went to college. I only finished high school, and I just barely squeaked by to be able to graduate. I'm not smart at all.
Oh, I see. You're really understanding and compassionate. I thought maybe you studied English or psychology or something like that. That's all. I feel more comfortable talking to you than anyone else I know.
Thank you. I'm glad.
What difference does that make?
What do you mean?
Are you saying that you are going to get an abortion or something then?
No, it's just... We haven't even dated, have we?
So, you have got me here to tell me that you're pregnant with my baby and that you're going to have an abortion. Is that it?
No, that's not it. Rather than telling you, it's something that concerns you. I mean, we made it together, didn't we? I don't think that it's a decision that I can make alone. We need to discuss what we each think we should do and decide from there what the next step should be.
Let's get married.
Excuse me? What do you mean? Are you suddenly proposing to me now or something?
I'm 42 years old. I quit my perfect job in a top company to try to pass the law exam and have now been at it for over 5 years. You're 44, aren't you? Don't you plan to get married at all? You're getting older now. Don't you plan to have a baby? If you don't have one soon, it might be too late.
Do you trust me? Do you believe that the baby I'm carrying is yours? It could be anyone's as far as you know.
I know that you're not the type of person to tell me that you're carrying my baby when it isn't mine. We've known each other for 5 years after all. Let's just get married. I promise I'll pass this exam. I'll definitely pass it within the next 3 years. Just help me, and I'll pass. I know I will. Let's get married. I've tried dating a lot. It really isn't for me. To be honest, girls are nothing special. I think that the most important thing in a partner is that they are hardworking and trustworthy.
You know that I didn't go to college, though, don't you? Surely you would be better marrying a smart girl that you could show off to all your lawyer friends. Will your family mind that I never even went to college?
I don't really see how that matters. As long as we both try hard and work hard, that's all that matters. That day, we were both really drunk, weren't we? To be honest, I've been thinking about you ever since. I just kept thinking about you. That made me want to come to the restaurant less and less. I just felt guilty that I was thinking about you so much, I guess. I was really pleased when I got your message, though, you know? I think it felt a bit like when you get a message from someone you like. I finished my military service and I'm fit and healthy. I had a full medical last year and they found no problems at all.
When he passes this exam, he'll become a lawyer at least. He could even end up as a judge. But more than anything else, I don't not like him. And to be honest, I'd given up on getting married and having a family, hadn't I? As I got older and older, I just thought that maybe it wasn't my destiny to have a baby. I'm so surprised that I've managed to get pregnant at this age. Oh, don't be like that, Maria. You can't just open a restaurant without any experience. It might look easy, but it really is a lot of hard work. It's not just a little hard. It's really hard labor. You really have to be prepared to work hard and you have to know what you're doing. You're busy with the baby and don't really have time to look after the restaurant properly at the moment, do you? I could look after it for you for a while you're busy with the baby and gain some experience at the same time. It would benefit both of us then, wouldn't it? What would happen to us if you did something wrong and it harmed our business? It's my livelihood, you know. Tyrone is still studying, so I'm the only one who's making any money in our household. What do you mean? It's my restaurant. I don't want you messing up what I've worked so hard to build. Surely having family helping out is better than a stranger doing it. But you'd just be like a part-time worker, wouldn't you? It's different to being the owner. You're a qualified barista, aren't you? Yes, I am. But I need a higher qualification for it to be of any real use. Well, then I think you'd be better off trying for that qualification. If you get that qualification, I'll lend you the money to open your own cafe or something. What gives you the right to keep bossing me around like this? Well, if you don't like it, you don't have to come here begging me for money now, do you? What did you just say? Did you say I was begging you for money? Maria, do you know where your living expenses are coming from at the moment? They're coming out of my wages. Mom sold the apartment she had and was using the rent for our living expenses to get you the apartment that you are now living in, didn't she? So doesn't that mean that actually she's paying for your living expenses? That's a really strange way to calculate it, don't you think? I guess if you look at it from Mom's point of view, that might be true. But you have no right to say anything like that. If I was you and I knew that my sister-in-law was paying my living expenses with her salary, then I would feel really sorry and wouldn't be able to just stay at home every day. You aren't doing anything at the moment, are you? And you want me to let you have my restaurant with absolutely no experience?
I didn't tell you to give me the restaurant, did I? I said I'd look after it for you to gain some experience in the area.
Why should I let you practice with my business? I have all the staff I need already. If you really want to get some restaurant experience, then you should look for a job in that area yourself. So many similar restaurants have suddenly opened around mine recently. I'm stressed enough as it is. I'm even wondering if I'll have to change the whole menu and theme of my restaurant just to stay afloat.
You really do show your roots sometimes, you know. You get mad and swear and... Oh, I don't know.
If I have such a bad background and keep acting badly and swearing like you seem to think I do, why do you keep on winding me up like this then? You went to the best girls' college in the country, didn't you? Why are you acting like this?
When you say things like that, I really don't know what I can say.
I don't really have anything else to say to you now you're using my background and lack of education against me like that.
I have one more thing that I want to say to you.
Go on then.
You only graduated from high school, but you took my brother, who was studying for his law exam and didn't know what the future would hold for him. Don't you think that you should pay the price for that?
I don't really understand what it is that you're saying. The price for what, exactly? No one ever knows what the future will bring. You just have to wait and see like everyone else does.
I wasn't even asking you to give me the restaurant. I was just saying that I'd look after it for you.
But to be honest, whenever you come to the restaurant, you just end up fighting with all the customers, don't you?
What are you talking about now?
Running a business isn't as easy as you seem to think it is. No matter what you do, there are bound to be awkward customers and customers that you don't like. You chasing them away and fighting with them is really bad for the restaurant's image. You reported someone to the police for being rude to you. You reported someone else because you ended up fighting with them after they asked you to go and get some cigarettes for them.
I don't really see where you're going with this.
If you keep reporting all of the customers like that, then in the end, we won't have any left because they'll all be sat in the police station waiting to either get charged or released, won't they? I'm right, aren't I? I'm sorry I told you so directly. But to make a business work, you have to be able to be polite and not get angry so easily. If you want to play princesses, go somewhere else and play it. So, I've been thinking a lot about what to do. Maria says that you've already said that you'd lend her some money. No, I said that I'd lend her some money if she wanted to open a little coffee shop. Anyway, to be honest, this is what I think. It's not fair for Maria and I to get living expenses. Not from my son, but from my daughter-in-law forever. It doesn't matter that I got you the house by selling the one I was getting my living expenses from, but we've taken enough from you now. You've already taken more from me than you gave when you got us that house. I got you a brand new car when we got married for a start. I used most of the money that I'd been saving hard for the last 20 years buying that car and the other designer gear you pretty much made me get you and your family. I'm still giving you nearly $3,000 a month in your so-called living expenses. And your son. I just have to find a way for our little family to survive until he passes that exam, I guess. Your son is currently unemployed after all. If you've agreed to lend it to her anyway, why don't you just lend it to her now? There's a little shop to let in one of my friend's buildings. It'd be perfect for a little dessert cafe. She doesn't even have any experience yet, though, does she? She has to at least try working in one first. She has her barista certification, doesn't she? Running a dessert cafe shouldn't need any special skills, really, should it? Running a business isn't easy. It's not just about selling coffee and desserts, you know. Enough! Leave her experience, or lack of it, to us. We'll deal with all of that. You really do have a lot to say for yourself, don't you? Can't you just lend us the money? Maria graduated from the top girls' college in the country. She's not stupid, you know. She's got a good head on her shoulders. She has obviously thought about what it is that she wants to do, hasn't she?
If she hadn't, she wouldn't be asking to start with. Since Maria studied psychology in such a good college, surely she could find a really good job somewhere if she tried. Isn't it a waste for her to own a coffee shop after all those years of studying? The problem is that Maria's 38 now. She's never worked. Who's going to want an old person like her just because she studied at a good college all that time ago? What job do you think she can get in her position? If it was me, I'd have that college diploma stuck on my forehead for all the world to see. She could at least tutor middle school kids or something. I don't see why she suddenly wants to go into debt starting a coffee shop when she's never even worked in one before. Anyway, I think about $300,000 should do it. Excuse me? $300,000. Wasn't she just planning on opening a little coffee shop? I don't think it's a very good idea to start so big. That's a lot of money to lose if it all goes wrong, you know. We have plans for all of it. Don't you worry. You just have to hand over the money. I'll just have to check how the turnovers are going at the moment first. You said that you were about to open your 4th restaurant. If you have money for that, surely you have enough for this. Maria has finally decided what she wants to do after years of doing nothing. Lend her the money, will you? Mom, they are 2 different things. Using money that I've worked hard for to expand my business and just giving that much money to Maria are totally different. This is why people have to stay in education, you know. You have to learn how to look at things from all different angles and how to judge situations properly. You sometimes have to take a step back and help someone else out, you know. You learn all of these things by studying to a high level. If you don't stay in education for long enough, you just get selfish and greedy. Oh, so that's why Maria, coming out of one of the top colleges in the country, knows so much that she has to ask her lowly sister-in-law who barely scraped through high school for money then, is it? She's trying to use our difference in education against me again? Why do they even need to borrow money from me if they're so good and I'm so rubbish? Anyway, if that's what a good education turns you into, I'd rather not have one. We're not asking you to give us the money anyway, are we? We're asking you to lend it to us. Looking at you now, you'd think we were trying to steal it away from you or something. To be honest, that's what you're doing, isn't it? I can't see myself getting it back. Maria hasn't paid me the interest or any of the loan back again this month. Do you have to get it back on time every month to feel better about it or something? What are you talking about? I lent it to her, didn't I? It's not like it was a gift or anything. Of course she should be paying me back on time for it. I hope you keep managing to save like that and get richer and richer. Anyway, yes, I do want to get richer and richer. That's why I'm going to go back to work next week. What about Amy? What are you going to do with her while you're at work? I'll sort something out. Don't worry about it. Why don't you just leave the shops to the workers for now and stay at home and look after the house and Amy for the next, say, 2 years? They'll manage fine without you. No, I don't think they will. Lots of similar restaurants have opened near ours. I've got to change our restaurant so it doesn't get pushed out by all the new ones. I've been planning what to do the whole time that I've been on maternity leave. What is it that you're planning to change then? Well, the main dishes are similar in all the restaurants, so I'm going to concentrate on the sides. What do you mean? I'm going to make a lot of different sides to go with the meal, so that the customers will come to my place instead of the others. I know you aren't listening, so I'll stop now. There's no point in even trying to talk to you when you're studying like this. What are you going to do with Amy, though? She's still not even a year old. There are lots of people who have babysitters to look after their newborns these days. They look after them really well. They are fully trained. They know a lot more than the parents do, to be honest. I just have to choose a babysitter. That's all. I really don't understand you sometimes. I've been working all the time since I turned 19. I don't really know what to be doing with myself at home all the time. I guess you've just got used to it. I guess I have, haven't I? Oh, yes, I almost forgot. They tried to call you about this year's college alumni meeting, but they couldn't get hold of you, so they called me instead. They said they were going to have it at the Hilton, and it's going to be held on the 9th. I'm not going. Why? Why aren't you going? You're going to pass the exam eventually, aren't you? That's not it. I'd have to go with you. That's the problem. So? I don't think you'd feel very comfortable there, that's all. Why on earth would I feel uncomfortable? When we went to the Christmas party last year, you said a lot of things that maybe you shouldn't have said, and you didn't seem to be able to join in with their conversations, and it made me quite uncomfortable watching you. I wasn't uncomfortable. At the end of the day, we're all people after all. Anyway, I didn't think that I made any mistakes. You are uncomfortable at events like that. I know you are. There's just such a difference in their conversations and interests. All of the other wives there at least graduated college, and... Even if they did graduate, hardly any are actually working now, are they? They all stay at home looking after their kids. We had quite a lot to talk about anyway, if I remember correctly. I guess. The wives there hardly talk about themselves anyway. They're mostly bragging about their husbands, to be honest. And about what expensive presents they've got. Why would that kind of conversation come up there? I'm just telling you how it was for me, because we seem to have different recollections of how the night went, that's all. I had a great time, to be honest. I thought you had a good time eating and talking with your old college friends as well. Am I wrong? Did someone say something to you last time? No, it's not that. Let's stop talking about this now. You're starting to make me feel bad about it all now. I don't think I'll be able to come home tonight. It's really uncomfortable there in that tiny little room. I understand why you go there to study, but don't sleep there. You should sleep here with us. It's only right when you have family. Oh, it's not that. One of my high school friends' dad died, so I have to go to his funeral. Happy birthday, Fizz! Oh, thank you, Maria. Mom, come over here and sit down, will you? Oh, okay, I will. This person is your babysitter, then, I'm guessing. Yes, it is. I thought that it would be good for her to be able to attend events like this, too. She's going to be looking after my Amy for many years to come. Okay, it was a good idea to invite her, then. She's going to pretty much be part of the family, isn't she? It's only right that we get to know her. Sarah, this is my mother-in-law, Cheryl. Hello, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Thank you for looking after our little Amy. Mom, Sarah graduated from the same college as Maria, you know.
Oh my!
Oh, really? How did you end up getting into babysitting, then? Well, she studied there until the winter of her first year, and then had to quit because of a family problem. What kind of family problem was it for you to go to a good college like that and to quit so quickly? Mom, that's her business. We have no business asking for no reason to know about that. Oh, okay. Sorry if I overstepped the mark.
Aw, I feel really happy to meet someone from the same college. What number were you? Oh, how old? Anyway, I'm really pleased to meet you. Where's Tyrone?
Oh, well, you know him.
He's studying, I guess.
No, apparently there was a gathering of his old college friends, so he went there.
He's still so popular. They call him to go out with them, even though all this time has passed.
He's always getting invited to this meeting and that.
Yes, that's right. I wanted to go to that college so much that I studied with a pencil that I got from an open day I went to there.
Now that you mention it, I remember getting my letter of acceptance.
When I actually entered the college, I found that it was a much better place than I could have ever imagined.
It's somewhere where you can be who you want and study hard.
Mom is so good with words.
If it wasn't for the college, there would have been a lot of things I'd never have known or felt. What do you mean, Mom? What did you learn or feel? When I went, when Maria got accepted into the college and started studying there. If you haven't experienced it yourself, you wouldn't understand even if I told you.
The pasta is really good.
Yes, it is.
Just concentrate on your food, will you? Don't butt in when Mom's talking. You can't possibly understand anyway, so what's the point?
Excuse me? What gives you the right to speak to me like that?
Oh, I was too direct, was I? I'm sorry about that.
So you're saying that you're going to study for another year?
Yes, I just want to try for one more year.
Okay. Someone like you does need this kind of perseverance, I guess.
Thank you for understanding.
If you pass, you must have worked hard, but if you fail, you have to consider whether you've worked hard enough.
What is that supposed to mean?
You're always at some gathering or other these days, that's all. I've never seen anyone going to gathering after gathering when they're supposed to be studying for their law exam, that's all.
And? What do you mean by that?
I'm just making an observation, that's all. Don't you think that you need to get rid of some of these gatherings and distractions for the time being and just concentrate on your studies? It's just a thought, that's all.
You think I'm just slacking off all the time, do you? Do you think I'm not actually studying or something? Do you think it's a good feeling for me to take these tests and fail over and over again?
That's not what I'm saying. I just want to know why you're going to so many gatherings these days. That's all.
You've never been to college, so you don't have any connections, do you? I'm only doing it so that I don't lose the few connections that I do have. What about Amy? If we don't have any connections when she grows up, it'll make things a lot harder for her than they need to be.
Why are connections that important?
For people who run restaurants like you do, you just have to work hard to get where you want to be. But it's not like that for more educated people, you know? Hardly any of your friends even came to our wedding. Do you think that that looked good? The only people who came were the other traders that work near your restaurant. Do you think that looked good for you?
What was wrong with it? All of the people who came on my side were genuinely happy for me and we had a lot of fun together. Anyway, did you not realize that I was just a mere tradesperson when you married me or something?
Of course I knew. But even so, it doesn't look good, does it? Look at my friends. About 200 people came on my side. They're all people that are doing well in great companies.
So, what are the 200 friends of yours that came to congratulate you when we got married doing these days?
Well, they mostly work in law, or in big companies.
Don't you feel at all embarrassed about any of that?
What is that supposed to mean?
You better work that out for yourself. Well, I'd better be off to the restaurant that I have built up from nothing and that I work hard in to feed us.
Hey!
Hey? I thought you were supposed to be the well-educated one. Do you think it's okay for you to shout at your wife like that? The mother of your child? Do all educated people talk like that or something? Okay then, I'll make sure to go to Amy's grand's house for the next few days then. Tyrone packed up some of Amy's things and took her to his mom's place this morning. You can never be too careful if you think that you've got the flu now, can you? I think he did the right thing. I'm sorry for making things a bit awkward for you. It's fine. I hope you feel better soon. Neil, everything's okay at the restaurant, right?
Why haven't you come in today, Fizz?
I'm not feeling too great. I think I've got the flu or something. You were sweating an awful lot last night. I did wonder whether you were coming down with something. I think I'm going to have to stay at home today. Sorry. It's fine. Get some rest. Look after the restaurant for me, won't you? I know you will without me even having to tell you to.
Of course. The part-timers work even harder when you aren't here, you know. You don't have to worry. Well, the boss is away.
Okay. Thanks, Neil.
Try to get some rest.
Hello, I've come to change your filter. Okay, hang on 1 minute, please. Hello, Mrs. Oh, are you the helper? Excuse me? What are you talking about? I'm the owner of this house. Oh, have I come to the wrong house or something? No, this is right. You sent the message saying that you were coming to change the filter to me, didn't you? Oh, is your number 212-345-2343? Yes, that's my number. It's just that you aren't the lady that I usually see here. That's all. What do you mean? The small, cute girl who owns this house. She has huge eyes, a round face, and is usually holding a baby. Oh, she's our babysitter. I'm the owner of the house. Oh, really?
Why? What's the problem? It's just she acts like she's your husband's wife when they're here together. That's all. Like they are married? The two of them? Well, she calls him love and they act like they're a couple, so I always just assumed that she was you. Did you say that she calls him love? Oh, I really shouldn't have said anything, should I? Man, my big mouth. Hi, Tyrone. Where are you? I'm at Maria's dessert cafe. What are you doing there? She asked me to come over for a second. I'm not planning on staying long. Oh, do you feel like you have loads of time left or something now that your exam isn't for a whole year? Don't get too used to it. Are you better now? Don't just pretend to be sick to get more insurance money. Go out and make some money, will you? What did you just say? Go out and make some money? Why are you calling me like this? It's annoying. Surely you should have dropped Amy off at your mom's and went straight to your room to study. What on earth are you doing in a dessert cafe? She's getting the photos taken for her advertisements, isn't she? She asked me to come and help. What could I do? If this place does well, it'll be good for you too, won't it? Okay, I've heard enough. Bye. Get some rest. You better rest up well so you can go and make some money tomorrow. Your wife has the flu and all you can think of is me going to make money? You really are something, aren't you? Bye. Right, the whole family has to smile for this photo, so it'll come out well and we won't have to do it again. Mom, Dad, and baby, would you mind coming to the middle, please? Maria and Cheryl, could you go behind them, please? That's it, you look amazing. We were planning on sending a copy of this photo to the girls' college, so can you try to make the college girls stand out a bit, please? My daughter, Maria, Sarah, and myself. We all went to the same college. Make sure that you make it so that the sign comes out well, will you? She's making a real fuss. Fizz, what are you doing here? Dave, can you get a picture of the three of them too, please? My husband, my baby, and the babysitter. And can you write trash on it for me, please? Fizz, what are you doing? You must have misunderstood. We were looking up ways to advertise the cafe, and... Let go of me, will you? You're trash. I can't believe you. Fizz, it's not what you think. Give Amy here to me, Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown? Where did that come from? Fizz? Don't say my name. I'm only not calling you worse because your blood is in my daughter's veins. I'm trying really hard here. I'd appreciate it if you be quiet. Fizz! I can't bear to hear you even say my name. It gives me goosebumps. And you! The newest piece of trash in this family. Fizz? Don't you say my name either, you disgusting piece of trash. How could you do this to me? I want all the wages I paid you back in my account by the end of the day. You better do it while I'm still talking to you nicely, or I might have to get my lawyers involved. I'm being serious. You've got until the end of the day. If you want the agency to know what you've done so that you can never get another babysitting job again, you can try not paying me. See what happens then. I didn't do anything! What am I supposed to have done? I've heard that you were acting like my husband's wife in my house. Am I wrong? I have evidence. And now I come here to find you holding my baby and playing mom in this family photo? Are you even human? Have you lost your mind? Are you crazy? I was only doing this right now because Maria said... Don't make excuses, you piece of dirt. I know that you've been acting like Tyrone's wife, even when it was just the two of you in the house together. I can't say that I even care what the relationship between the two of you is. Just give me back my money. How am I supposed to do that? Do you think I've just saved all the money that you sent me? I've used it to live on. I'm not rich, you know. I don't have any of it left. I don't know how you can even dare to say something like that in a situation like this. If you don't have any left, you better sell something or find it in some other way then, hadn't you?
I want it by the end of the day, or life is going to get really hard for you. I'll give you this pathetic excuse for a man in return. If you want him, you can keep him. I've just kicked him out. Oh, and Maria? Are all graduates from your so-called top college like this?
I don't see what it is that we are supposed to have done.
We? Who is this we you're talking about? Oh, do you mean you and the babysitter? How long has this been going on?
It was just something that I said. It doesn't mean anything.
The two of you are doing things that I, a high school graduate, no, not just me, that most people would never even dream of. Is that the kind of thing that you learn from your precious college? I'm really curious about that, you know?
There's no point in arguing about all of this right now. The only reason we did this today was because we want the cafe to do well. There was no ulterior motive or anything like that.
So to make your cafe go well, you were going to use a picture of you, Sarah, and my family to promote yourself to more of your college graduates, were you? Who says that this fake family photo, this scam, will make your cafe do well, hey? Fizz, watch your mouth, will you? I think I'm actually being quite restrained looking at the situation I seem to have found myself in right now. You can keep your mouth shut, too. Is this the kind of thing that people from your so-called top college do as well? Fizz, I think that's enough now. I don't see how you even have the nerve to say my name. Don't say it. How dare you? Why don't you call that girl your new woman instead? There she is. I know she's been calling you love at home, as she's been caught at it. There she is, your love. Why don't you talk to her instead? She seems to have been playing at being your wife for months now. Well, she's welcome to you.
Fizz, running a business is just a promotional and advertising fight these days.
So even though you have a sister-in-law, you use your daughter's babysitter and pretend that you are a family just to promote your new cafe and... no, I can't even be bothered to waste my breath on this any longer. It's not worth it. None of you would have had anything without me. Not these tables, the cushions. You'd just be at home starving. I lent you the money for Maria to open this place because you all kept nagging me so much. And this is how you repay me, is it? You pretend that the babysitter's your sister-in-law so that you can say that your whole family went to the same college and caused all of this chaos. Dave, you must understand why I'm annoyed. You do, don't you? Yes, I can. You must be furious. I really have never seen a family like this in all my days. I can't even believe that anybody could even dream of doing something like this.
I was just trying to promote my new cafe, that's all. I wanted to show the three of us from the same family had graduated from the same college. I know that it was quite a strange thing to have done. I just wanted the other girls that either go there or have graduated from the same place to come and start a rumor about my dessert cafe. That's all.
Oh, that's great. Well, I guess you can keep on taking photos of the family of 3 great college graduates to help promote your cafe. Minus Amy, of course. You can stay together forever if you like. A great little family. You can enjoy becoming a beautiful little family, and I'll send you the divorce documents through my lawyer as quickly as I can. After the divorce, we will no longer be family, so I'll need the money that I lent you to open this cafe back in one go. How are we going to do that? Where are we going to get that kind of money from? We don't have any money. The last bit of money I have is tied up in the apartment that you and Tyrone are living in. I gave it to you, didn't I? I don't care how you get the money. That is none of my business. You can sell the apartment if you want to. I won't be needing it anymore anyway.
I've only just opened this cafe and we're still operating at a loss. What are we going to do now?
Why are you asking me that? I told you, it has nothing to do with me. Once our divorce goes through, we're nothing to each other. Now, Tyrone and Sarah, you pieces of trash, you better listen carefully to this as well. I think it would be a good idea to sort out the alimony and compensation that you're going to have to pay me. And as I said before, I want all the money that I've paid you up until now back in my account today. You've been playing the wife and house owner in my house with my husband, so not getting paid for it shouldn't come as a surprise to you. Fizz, I told you. I really think that I'm going to finally pass the law exam next year, you know.
Isn't it a waste to break up now when I've nearly finally made it? Are you sure that you won't regret it in the future when I'm making loads of money as a hotshot lawyer?
No, I don't think I will regret it at all at any time in the future. On the contrary, I'm counting myself lucky that I was able to find out and leave now before things got any worse. Sarah, you can just try living with him properly. You were pretending to anyway. Now you can have this human garbage. I thought you said that your college was a better place than you could ever have imagined.
Biz? What is it? Look, it's that cafe. The one your ex-sister-in-law opened. They've called it 3 College Girls.
Oh, have they really called it that?
Yes, they seem to have changed it a few weeks ago. I can't believe they've called it that. Hopefully it won't last long.
They really are something.
Oh, speaking of your ex's family, I saw your old mother-in-law and her new daughter-in-law fighting and pulling each other's hair again today, you know?
Oh, wow. In front of the customers?
The few customers that they did have all ended up leaving. I stood and watched for some time before I came back.
I told you to deliver the order and come straight back, but you were stood there watching them fight, were you?
It was really fun to watch.
Do you know what it was that they were fighting about?
It seems like your ex-mother-in-law said something that she didn't like. She said that Sarah should think herself lucky that they accepted her as a daughter-in-law when she can't even find a job. And that it was her fault that you divorced her son and made them lose your income only for a useless piece of dirt like her to join the family. They also said that Tyrone had failed the exam that he promised he'd pass.
How could he possibly promise something like that? How many times is it that he's failed it now?
Exactly. How can you possibly promise something like that? Anyway, Sarah really is something, you know. She grabbed her mother-in-law's hair and was yelling that she had been scammed into a fake marriage and all sorts. She seems to have thought that she was marrying into a fairly well-off family. How she could never have imagined that the 4 of them would be stuck in a tiny little apartment together like they are.
What do you mean? It must be great for them. All 3 college alumnus living together under one roof.
The college must feel really embarrassed, you know.
So if they're alumni fighting in the street and pulling each other's hair out in front of customers and all. Especially when they associate themselves so closely to the college.
Oh, it turns out that Sarah didn't really even graduate from the same place, you know?
What? How on earth did you find out that?
Well, they've opened a shop with the college's name in the title, right outside the college. But they keep fighting and cheating and doing all kinds of things like that, don't they? I don't think the college liked it anyway. They said that they'd rather either they moved their cafe somewhere else or took the college name out of the title.
Oh, really?
How bad must it have been for them to do that? They apparently decided to check whether or not the 3 of them had even really graduated from the college or not. When they searched for Sarah, they found out that she got kicked out of high school for bullying and had actually never even set foot into a college.
Really?
Yes. So that made the 3 of them start pulling each other's hair out and fighting again. The customers left in total amazement. There's no way to stop them by law.
I suppose not.
Apparently, this is a huge problem for the college at the moment. Anyway, they don't seem to have been able to pay the rent for the last 3 months, so it looks like they'll be kicked out soon. It seems that that's what the college is hoping for.
Well, with all that fighting and stuff, it'd be really strange if the business was doing well, wouldn't it? You'd better stop gossiping and get on with your work now, though. You still haven't even washed the cutlery, have you? We have 7 big groups booked in tonight after all. Get on with it. I found this out later, but Tyrone, my now ex-husband, was very stressed from his exam prep, and was, it seems, relieving that stress by sleeping with the babysitter when they were both at home and I was out at work. My ex-mother-in-law and Maria were unaware of that, of course, but they encouraged it in promoting the cafe, which they started using my money. I think this all began with the pride they all felt about graduating from their college, and wasn't helped by the fact that they were now all living on my money. Anyway, we ended up getting divorced, and of course I got custody of Amy. I'm getting alimony payments from Tyrone, and I'm exploring what kind of legal action I can take against Sarah. Right now, she's slowly paying me back for the money I paid her when she was a babysitter, aka just having an affair with my husband. About 2 months ago, when she'd nearly paid it all back, I don't know who started it, but there was a rumor going around that she'd had an affair with one of the dads of the family she had been babysitting from. So she is now struggling to find any work. It seems as though the four of them are living together in a tiny little place in the suburbs. Tyrone got remarried to Sarah. I'm sure she only married him because of the life she could have when he passed his exams. I've heard that he failed again this year.
Hey, Jessica, I need to ask you something. What is with this lunch you sent me to work with today? It's just whatever was left over from dinner last night that you threw in a container.
I know. I'm so sorry, Jeremy. Things were a bit chaotic this morning, and I didn't have time to make anything new. Ella was throwing a really bad tantrum.
Oh, so you're gonna blame my sister's kid now?
I'm not blaming anyone for anything. I'm just trying to explain to you what happened. I had to go to the hospital to see your mom too, so I ran out of time.
No, so now it's my sick mother's fault.
That's not what I meant. Ever since we moved in here, I've been taking care of your mother and taking care of your niece too. It's a lot, Jeremy. You know I take care of everything around the house too, right?
In case you forgot somehow, my mother is weak. She can't get around like she used to. Also, my sister is a single mother. Do you not have any sympathy for either of them? Don't you think it makes sense that you take care of stuff around the house since you're the most physically capable one and you have the most free time?
Look, when we talked about moving in with your family, I agreed to help out. I never, ever agreed to taking on all of the work around here. Not only that, the agreement was that we would live here and help out until your sister found a job. It's been 6 whole months, Jeremy. It doesn't seem like she's putting in any effort into finding herself a job.
Don't you know that it's hard for single moms to find work?
I agreed to do this because our lease was up at our apartment. I agreed to move in here just for a little while. This is not at all what I signed up for, Jeremy.
So you think the two of us should just pack up and leave? That way we should leave my mother and sister and Ella to fend for themselves?
You said you would look into moving your mom into a nursing home. To that end, you've done absolutely nothing. No calls, no searches, nothing.
My mom doesn't have dementia, Jessica. Her mind is as clear as day. Do you really think she should be put in a home just because she's weakened a bit physically?
Your sister goes out and parties every single day. Don't you think she could help out around the house or, I don't know, take care of her own kid while she's still looking for a job? What is the point of us living here?
Jessica, Audrey is looking for work right now. What if something comes up and she has to start immediately? Don't you think it's better for us to be here and help her out? We're family. Family helps in times of need, and that's that. I don't understand what's so difficult to understand about this. I didn't realize you were so cruel.
Why can't you just send them money and support them that way? If we don't live here anymore, I can take on some work. I can work from home. I don't know how much more of this I can take, Jeremy. This is too much.
Oh, wait a minute. You're throwing in the towel just because we moved in to help my family? Seriously, Jessica, how cruel and conceited can you be? You think this is hard? And you think that you can handle it when we have a kid? You're just whining.
Look, I do everything around the house. I take care of your sister's kid all day, and I do everything anyone asks me to do. And what do I get in return? Complaints. They complain about how my food tastes. They criticize how I clean, saying I don't do a good enough job. Did you know that sometimes they make me remake them dinner?
Well, don't you think you wouldn't have to if you did a good enough job the first time round? If you were doing a good enough job, no one would have anything to complain about.
Do you even know how impossible that is? And heaven forbid you help me out from time to time.
Excuse me? I'm the one working all day and earning a salary to support all of us.
Lest I forget. But why can't you help out on your days off? At least you have days off. I never get a day to myself anymore.
Newsflash, Jessica, you're a stay-at-home wife. Not even a mom, but a wife. You're home all day, every day. What makes you think you deserve a day off? All you have to do is chores and you get to live rent-free. Maybe it's time you stop being so selfish.
How am I being selfish right now?
Just quit your whining and do what you're supposed to do. I work hard all day. The last thing I need to hear is you whine about how hard it is that you're home all day.
Jeremy, when are you going to come home? You promised you would watch Ella after lunch.
Sorry, but I can't come home now.
What? Where are you? You're not working today. You said all you were doing today was some quick shopping. What happened?
Well, actually, I ran into some friends while I was out shopping. I haven't seen them in a long time, so we're gonna get a bite to eat and catch up.
Wait, are you serious? I have an appointment at the salon. It took me a long time to get this appointment. What am I even supposed to do with Ella? Your sister is gone, of course, and your mom is at physical therapy all day long.
Just take Ella with you to the salon. What's the big deal?
I asked you to watch her because I can't do that, Jeremy.
You with your nagging all the time. Just cancel your salon appointment and go another time.
It's been 6 months since I last had my hair done.
Don't worry about it. I guarantee you no one is looking at you, so you'll be fine. Besides, you wear your hair up all the time anyways.
You won't even let me go get my hair done once in a while? Why am I the only one that has to do everything? Why can't I do something nice for myself every so often? I take care of everyone and everything in this household. Would it kill you to help me out even a little bit?
If it's so important to you, just go another day. Go on a weekday. It doesn't have to be on the weekend. Besides, I don't understand why I have to do things for you on my day off.
Oh, like I have any time during the week. Your mother refuses to take care of Ella. She won't babysit, like, ever. And your sister is never home. Even if she is, she doesn't take care of her child. She just takes off again. It is literally impossible for me to make any plans.
Then find yourself a kid-friendly salon. See? Problem solved.
You don't seem to understand that Ella is not the only one I'm having to take care of. Your mother gets furious anytime I'm not home to take care of her. Heaven forbid I'm running late coming home from the store. She throws things at me.
That's understandable. She doesn't want to have to go in a diaper.
With the situation being so awful, how am I supposed to take time to go to the salon? I just want a little bit of time to relax. Besides, I would have to pay a cancellation fee if I cancel now. Please, 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 just come home. I am begging you.
I already told you I can't. My plans have changed, so you should change yours too.
Jeremy, when you made me agree to move in with your family, you explicitly said you would cooperate and help me when you can. Do you not remember that?
What am I supposed to do? You know how important it is that I maintain connections with people.
Yeah, those connections that I have been forced to abandon ever since we moved in with your family. I have no time to see my friends. I can't even go and visit my parents. I don't even have a little bit of time to myself.
Well, it's about time you got used to this, don't you think? You're the one that agreed to be a stay-at-home wife. You signed up for this.
This is so incredibly unfair.
In any case, it's not possible for me to come home right now, no matter how much it inconveniences you. If you insist on getting your hair cut, then you should call my sister and ask her to come home. I mean, she is Ella's mother after all.
You don't think I've tried? I have been calling her. She won't even answer her phone.
Well, then I guess your plans need to change.
You've got to be kidding me, Jeremy. Please just come home like you promised. I am begging you. Please.
Oh my god, just give it up already. I've had enough of your nagging and whining. If you ask me again, I am divorcing you, and that is that.
What? Divorce? What are you even talking about?
Ever since we moved home, all you've done is nag and whine and complain. I am so sick of it, Jessica. Seriously, just stop already. I know plenty of people whose wives are living with their family and taking care of the household with no problems and no complaints. I don't understand how this is so very difficult for you. By the way, you talk back to me one more time and we are getting a divorce. Is that what you want, a divorce? How about I go and get the divorce papers written up on my way home? Is that what you want?
Is that what you want, Jeremy? You think we should get divorced?
It's because you won't stop complaining and whining. If you don't want me to divorce you, then just shut up and stay home. It's that easy. Oh, but I am gonna have to sign the divorce papers. The next time you act out, I'm immediately gonna turn them in. You better understand what's gonna happen if you keep this up.
Hey, Jeremy, it's really late. Are you going to be coming home late again tonight?
Yeah, I'm having drinks with some clients right now.
So I've been feeling really, really sick. I haven't been feeling right since this morning. I just took my temperature and it's over 100 degrees. I don't feel good at all.
Why, do you have a cold?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure I'll be able to get up and move around tomorrow. I managed to put Ella down for bed, but I feel really, really sick. Will you please do me a favor and ask your sister to stay home for one day tomorrow?
Wait, you want me to ask her? Why can't you ask her yourself?
Jeremy, she ignores me every time I reach out to her. Even when she's here, she always says she's busy with something or other.
And how would me asking her make any bit of a difference?
I'm serious. I really don't think I'll be able to do work around the house or take care of Ella. My fever keeps getting worse. I keep taking my temperature and it's higher every single time.
I'm sure you'll be fine by the morning. Stop being so dramatic. All you have to do is take some medicine and get some sleep. You'll be fine after that. I'm sure all you need is a good night's sleep.
Are you seriously telling me not to take it easy tomorrow?
Well, obviously, what happens if you neglect all the stuff that needs to get done around the house? Neither my mother nor my sister can take care of the chores, and you're well aware of that. Also, taking care of Ella is your responsibility since no one else will do it. Ella can't take care of herself, you know?
You've got to be kidding me. Ella is Audrey's daughter. It's Audrey's responsibility to take care of her own child.
And you think telling her that is going to magically turn Audrey into a responsible mother? You're more of a mother to Ella than her actual mother, so just keep doing what you're doing. Case in point, aren't you the one who takes Ella to see her dad during visitation once a month?
Well, yeah, because your sister won't. I don't even understand why your sister took custody of Ella. She doesn't do anything to take care of her. If she wasn't going to look after her own child, she should have given custody to the father.
Obviously, so she can get child support. It doesn't take a genius to figure that one out.
That is so irresponsible.
I mean, she's getting a decent chunk every month. Her ex-husband has a really good corporate job.
Your sister is using her child to extort money from her ex-husband, and you're okay with that? Doesn't it make you sick to your stomach?
Why would it? I'm not the one having to shell out the money. Trust me, I don't feel any which way about it.
Jeremy, Ella is your niece. She is your blood. You don't have any sympathy for the crappy position your niece is in because of her mother?
Ella is fine as long as you're taking care of her. I don't see what the problem is.
Are you serious? I swear, you and your family are just insane. This is nuts. I can't even believe what I'm hearing.
What? Are you trying to piss me off right now?
Jeremy, I don't even have the energy to piss you off. I just think you all are the worst kind of people. I'll be honest, I really don't think I can keep doing this for your family. I just can't.
Way to be dramatic again. Reminder, this is your family now too. You married into it. It's your job to take care of the house, take care of the kid, and take care of my mom. So what if you're feeling a little sick? I go to work when I'm feeling under the weather all the time. That's your job. That's what you signed up for. It's not my job to do your job. You figure it out. But I will tell you this. You slack off even a little bit, and I swear to you, I will divorce you.
Very nice, Jeremy. I'm over here asking for just a little shred of sympathy, and you come back with a threat? Very kind of you.
Who said anything about it being a threat? Didn't I just tell you that if you keep this up, I won't hesitate to turn in the divorce papers? You have the easiest job in the world. All you have to do is do your job. That is it. You're sick because you failed to take care of yourself the way you were supposed to. It's your responsibility, and therefore it's your fault. Hey, Jessica, Earth to Jessica. What the hell are you doing? Would you care to explain why you're not home?
It's none of your business.
What did you say? Don't you dare talk back to me. Just tell me where the hell you are. Mom and Audrey are really pissed off. I warned you. I said that if you shirk your responsibilities, I'm divorcing you. Do you not recall having this conversation?
Of course I do, which is precisely why I turned in the divorce papers. I no longer intend to be your wife, so I have no more responsibilities to you or your family.
Wait, what did you just say? You submitted the divorce papers?
That's exactly what I said. So bye, Jeremy.
You wait a damn minute. What the hell are you talking about, Jessica? You know damn well that my mother needs help and can't take care of herself.
What's the problem? It's not like she has dementia or anything. She's just a little weak physically. She has a diaper, so she won't have accidents. Tell her that if she doesn't want to use her diaper, she can crawl herself to the bathroom. I mean, she's perfectly capable of assaulting me and throwing things at me. I'm sure she would have no problem getting herself to the bathroom.
What about Ella, Jessica? What is she supposed to do? She's just a kid.
Oh, don't worry about Ella. She's with her dad. I'm sure she is being well taken care of.
What did you do? Audrey is the one who has custody of Ella. You know damn well we can sue. What made you think that you can get away with this?
Again, don't worry about that. I gave him all the proof he needs to establish the fact that Audrey does nothing to care for her child. I had plenty of evidence. He said he would take care of the rest. He said Ella will be fine and that he will consult with Child Protective Services.
Yeah, how dare you? What gives you the damn right to do this?
Are you serious? I am the one that's been taking care of Ella this entire time. I have every right to make the judgment that it's in Ella's best interest to go and live with her father, rather than being neglected by you, your mother, and your sister. Her father has been talking about wanting to take over custody since the beginning. Besides, Ella loves her daddy and loves being with him. She's way more close to her dad than she is with her mom.
You need to get home immediately, right now.
How many times do I have to tell you this? I am divorcing you. I have no obligation to you or your family. I am not your wife anymore. You're the one that brought home the no contest divorce papers. You're the one that wanted me to sign them. What's the problem?
But what about the house? What about my family?
Your sister is still unemployed. Why don't you talk to her about it? It's not like she has to take care of her kid now that she should have plenty of time.
You really think that she's gonna do things around the house? Do housework, chores, take care of mom? Are you insane? What the hell do you expect us to do?
I don't know, and I don't care. You said it yourself. It's your family, so maybe you should take care of it. Again, this no longer concerns me.
Jessica, I apologize. Look, I'm apologizing. I am so very sorry. I know I went too far, but you have to believe me. I wasn't serious about getting a divorce. I really wasn't.
Oh, really? So you're admitting that you were just saying that to threaten me?
That's not what I mean. Stop putting words in my mouth.
But that's exactly what you mean. You firmly believed that I would do whatever you told me to as long as you dangled the divorce over my head.
I was just trying to motivate you, Jessica. You're the one that kept giving up after we moved in with my family. I just wanted to encourage you to keep going. It's not like we're the only couple to ever move in with family. It's not the end of the world. It seemed to me like you were just being lazy and unmotivated.
You know what the thing is about those families that can coexist? They care about each other. They treat each other with respect. I am not saying every other situation is working out, but your family is insane. That is not normal, nor is it acceptable. I cooked, I cleaned, I took care of Ella, I even changed your mother's diapers for Christ's sake. And did I ever even get just a simple thank you? No, not at all. Your mother and sister did nothing but berate me for everything I did. Tell me, who in their right mind would opt to stay in a situation like that?
You're not the only wife with mother-in-law issues. What makes you think that you're so special?
So what, Jeremy? You think that's reason enough for me to stay and continue to be abused?
Overcoming challenges is what makes a family. We're family now, Jessica.
Oh, that's real funny, Jeremy. You don't get to treat me like a slave, then call me family just to get your way. It doesn't work like that. Would you be saying that if you were in my position? Sure, sometimes it's important to work at it and overcome difficulties, but that's reserved for difficulties that are worth the hard work. Why the hell should I work myself to the bone all by myself for your family?
I said I'm sorry, Jessica.
You said in the beginning that this was all just until your sister found a job. You also said this was only until you found a good nursing home for your mother. You did absolutely nothing to look for a nursing home. Your sister did absolutely nothing to look for a job. No one helped me with chores. No one helped me with taking care of Ella. You all do absolutely nothing worthwhile, and I want nothing to do with you or your family.
Jessica, I said I was sorry. And I'm sorry if it seemed like I forced you into things, but I didn't mean to. I promise I'll change. I promise I'll help around the house. So please come home. I'm begging you.
Just to remind you, the divorce was your idea. Do you not remember sitting me down and forcing me to sign the divorce papers? I did what you told me to do, Jeremy. This is a no contest divorce. I agree, we should divorce, so I turned in the papers. What's the problem here?
I won't make you live with my family anymore, I promise. I'll find us an apartment, I swear. I'll even talk to my mom and my sister to treat you with respect, I promise. Please, Jessica, I need you to believe me.
Oh, well, that's rich. I pleaded with you time and time again, asking you for help, and you shut me down each and every time. And now you want me to help you? You've got to be kidding me. It doesn't work that way, Jeremy. Just so you know, this divorce isn't your mom's or your sister's fault. I'm just really incredibly sick of you. This is entirely your fault. After all this, my soon-to-be ex-husband Jeremy came to my parents' house where I'm staying to apologize. But of course, neither me nor my parents had any intention of forgiving him. My dad didn't even let him pass the front gate of our property. Jeremy went back to his family's house with his tail between his legs. As for his sister Audrey, the court found that she neglected to care for her daughter, sided with her ex-husband, and now Ella is under the custody of her father. Then in turn, the court ordered Audrey to pay child support to her ex-husband. But of course, being unemployed, she's unable to meet those obligations, and Ella is being supported by her father. As for his mother, now that her chambermaid, me, is gone, she can no longer go to the bathroom when she wants to. She spends her days screaming and yelling my soon-to-be ex-husband's and his sister's names and throwing huge tantrums all day long. I know this because my soon-to-be ex-husband called me to tell me this, crying, of course. Even nurses he has hired to come take care of her at home all quit due to her abusive behavior. Now they've been blacklisted. Because of that, no nursing home is willing to take her in. Of course, his sister refuses to take care of their mother, so there is constant fighting between the siblings. He went on and on about how hellish his life is now. Of course, I reminded him, other families go through this too. A line that was persistently fed to me. And with that, I always hang up on him. Maybe now he has a shred of understanding of what he put me through. I wish him nothing but eternal fighting, bickering, and arguing amongst the three of them. They truly do deserve each other. After the divorce, I was finally able to take time for myself. I took my time under the loving care of my parents to recover, and eventually began looking for work again. In fact, I was hired to my new position just the other day. Looking back on those hellish days, I feel like if I can survive that, I can overcome anything. Also, Ella continues to live with her father and is absolutely thriving under his care. Perhaps rescuing Ella from neglect was the only good to come out of living with that family. Sometimes I still have flashbacks to those days, and it sends me into a spiral of negative thoughts and feelings. But I am continuing to heal, and I'm excited to move forward with my life and find true happiness.